We live in a fast-paced, stressful world where emotions often take control of us. However, if we learn how to manage them, emotions can become our greatest strength. The following story highlights the importance of mastering our emotions and applying this wisdom to everyday life. The story of the short-tempered blacksmith. Once upon a time, in a small village, there was a highly skilled blacksmith known for crafting the finest swords. However, he had one major flaw: he was extremely short-tempered. Even the smallest mistake would make him explode in anger, shouting at those around him and sometimes even breaking his own tools. One day, while forging a sword for the region's great general, he accidentally damaged the blade. Furious, he slammed his hammer on the table and shouted, "I can't stand this. Everything keeps going wrong." An elderly village sage, known for his wisdom and calmness, approached him. The old man smiled gently and asked, "My son, do you realize that your anger is destroying everything? It's not the sword's fault, it's your reaction to the mistake that is making things worse." The blacksmith frowned. "But master, I can't help it. When I get angry, I feel like I lose all control." The sage nodded and said, "Do you know the nature of fire and water? If you let fire burn uncontrollably, it will destroy everything in its path. But if you learn to control it, fire can help you forge the sharpest swords. Emotions are the same. If you let them control you, they will consume you. But if you learn to master them, they will become your strength." The blacksmith reflected on these words. From that day forward, he made a conscious effort to practice patience. Every time he felt anger rising, he paused, took a deep breath, and waited until his mind was clear before reacting. Gradually, he stopped shouting, destroying things, and instead focused on finding solutions. Over time, he became the most respected blacksmith in the region, not just for his craftsmanship but for his newfound wisdom and calmness. Lessons on emotional control. Emotions are not bad, but reacting impulsively can be harmful. Like fire, emotions can either be destructive or a source of strength, depending on how we control them. Identify your emotional triggers. Everyone has specific situations that trigger anger or sadness. Understanding these triggers helps you manage your responses better. Pause before reacting. When you feel anger rising, take a deep breath and ask yourself, will reacting this way help? A few seconds of reflection can change the outcome entirely. Practice mindfulness. Observe your emotions without judgment. Techniques like meditation, deep breathing, or journaling can help you gain better control over your reactions. Emotional control is a skill, not a natural trait. No one is born with perfect self-control. But with consistent effort and practice, anyone can learn to master their emotions. Remember, emotions are temporary, but the consequences of emotional reactions can last a lifetime. Instead of letting emotions dictate your actions, learn to control them, and you will live a more peaceful and fulfilling life.